Welcome to the finale of Sonic Mania.
Took forever, but yay.
Alright, so
For terrible
for
people.
those of you who were watching, you may not have noticed by now, but Chris actually isn't here with us, so rest in peace, Chris.
Yep.
Neither is Chase.
Rest in peace, Chase.
Sonic was very unimpressed with Eggman flaunting his moves.
More like
Only-
unimpressed
only-
with my shitty joke.
Only the truest of Sonic fans could make it throughout this whole commentary.
Alright, so-
I joined halfway, I think, didn't I?
Man, Alex,
you skipped
your
out the
memory
middle.
is so terrible, Alex.
Oh no, wait. I started, and then I left, and now I'm here.
Yeah, you
Yep.
skipped out the middle.
Okay, yeah, because I went to
Okay,
PA.
so
Yeah.
You're like Robin Williams in the Aladdin movies. You were in the first movie, you left for the sequel because you got pissed off, and then you came back for the third one.
There you go.
okay, so I like this final boss, but it gave me so much trouble my first time playing because it's like, how am I supposed to hit him the first time? Because he's got those freaking electric currents passing through him all the time.
On the very top of him, you can actually jump on him. Those, like, 4 poles don't hurt you.
Well, Jesse, the
Also,
answer's simple.
fun
You're
fact.
supposed to wait.
Hold on. Fun fact. If you fly to the top right as Tails, you can actually get stuck up in the ceiling there. It's fucking hilarious. When the hand grabs you, it'll teleport you into the ceiling.
You see the hard bullet heavy stained glass window back there?
Yeah.
That
Yep.
looks strangely menacing.
And for some reason, they're all Phantom heavies now.
Well, yeah. When I look at those white parts on the stained glass window, I'm now seeing them as like giant teeth.
So,
They never explain why they become Phantom heavies, though.
here's something interesting. When he's firing off his missiles, the little reticle there is a reference to the map markers in the arcade Sega Sonic the Hedgehog game on his map. It's so obscure, but
I was gonna say nobody would fucking know that except for people in Japan.
It's about as obscure as the fact that Sonic's animation with the chemical plant goop is a reference to Sonic Spinball.
I'd argue that it's more obscure.
I guess so.
The hell was that sound effect?
I know it was from Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Again, what the heck does the Phantom Ruby freaking do?
Yeah. What is
Well-
it doing? 'Cause
Well, we
look at this.
know that it warps space and time or like dimensions, and we know that it
But-
like causes like drastic transformations.
It seems like it warps people places, kind of like the Chaos Emeralds.
And welcome to the final boss of the game.
And this is a bit different. It's not a chase, supersonic boss fight.
Yeah, okay. I know some people prefer Doomsday because it's a little bit more cinematic. I think as a boss fight, this is more fun, but you know, as a finale to the game, I think Doomsday's better. Slightly.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, this boss is sometimes gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't know why.
Well, it's intentionally kind of a pain. It's the final boss.
If
I don't know what
Supersonic
Eggman's
lose
doing,
rings,
just run.
Yeah, Supersonic does lose rings when he gets hit.
I also wonder where you're at. It looks like you're in just some purple void.
I think it might be that you're in between dimensions again because of the Phantom Ruby.
Oh, forces!
It's a dimensional rift.
Oh, fist bump. It somehow sounds better in this game than it does in Sonic Forces.
Dude, forces needs to just come out so we can get some fucking answers.
Yes.
Tired of asking questions.
And I'm not sure if many people know this, but when it comes to the way wings, yeah, the way the wings spawn in this boss,
Rings?
the way the rings spawn in this boss is the rings spawn out when Eggman comes in, which is after you
Okay.
get a hit on the King Heavy.
Okay, two things. One, do you guys see the time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's going ape shit.
Is that a reference to what
okay.
the time, the freaking time stone, Phantom Ruby? It might as well be a freaking time stone for all we know.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The,
Well, that's what a lot of people thought it was when they first saw it.
Wait, what are you talking? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
the time and how it's freaking going apeshit, as you referred to it. Maybe that's one that's one property of the Phantom movie is it messes with time, but like how?
I swear to also I swear to God, I thought it just said 666 for a second. What?
Well,
Secondly, fist bump.
can I please?
Fist bump.
Sonic.exe Mania.
No. Secondly, fist bump. They snuck it into this final boss theme, and it sounds awesome here. Somehow,
I need to say something about the clock. So they call this Egg Reverie Zone, but I think that a more appropriate name, considering the clock, would be Debug Mode Zone.
Hey. Makes sense to me.
somehow fist bump sounds better in this game.
Ooh.
Like it sounds more epic.
Well.
Rest in peace, classic Sonic.
Until November.
Well, I know from this last cutscene, we can probably assume that the reason why classic Sonic like actually teleports to the dimension of Sonic Forces is due to the it's probably due to our energy reaction from the Chaos Emeralds and the Phantom Ruby.
Yeah, that was the entire point that I was trying to make last time, but I completely fucked up because I'm an idiot and can't talk. Tails and Knuckles think that Sonic's dead.
But they were like all happy about it though. They were like, "Hey!" It's like
And Knuckles is just like, "Hey,
And
now I can be the
That's
main
all
character."
the evidence you need that this is a tie-in to Forces.
Knuckles Chaotix 2, bitches. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Well, this is the end.
Jesse, I love you.
You know, it's the end.
That's how he said homo. Didn't say no homo.
Dang.
Sorry.
Don't be cheating on your mate, Sam.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
Well, the video is barely over.
You as
Like,
a friend.
Tell her so
Besides,
hard.
Jesse, you know as well as I do that I don't shake that way.
I'd hope not.
Oh, you don't stroke?
I am quite straight, thank you.
Oh, you don't stroke?
video is barely over, halfway done. The rest of this is credits. Oh my god.
Yep, the rest of it is credits.
You know, I like how this went from a relatively
Ocean Man.
family-friendly commentary to just straight up fucking fucked up porn talk. What the fuck?
Yeah, what with the end of Metallic Madness and the whole.
Well, we did establish in an earlier part that you guys aren't a professional commentary group, so.
Correct.
So
now.
there's no particular reason I put this song in here, but it's a good song for like end credits, and this is kind of the end of our road to Mania. So,
And I think the chill background too kind of works with that.
Yep, Ocean Mania.
Oh!
Well, I know the real reason you put it in. It's because it's become the hottest meme.
No, it hasn't. It became the hottest meme last year, and now it's dead.
Yeah, now it's replaced by Dancing Pennywise.
So I'm sorry. Again, I have the video audio completely down. What is the song that's playing right now?
Ocean Man. So have you seen the SpongeBob movie, the first one?
Yes.
You know the song that plays during the credits, like right after the movie ends?
I haven't seen the movie in a very long time. I've forgotten.
You know the credits are like where you see SpongeBob like being the manager of the Krusty Krab and he's doing stuff all over the place.
Yes.
The song that plays when you see those images is the song that was playing here.
Oh. Yeah, like the only thing that I remember about, I think the Avril Lavigne version of the SpongeBob theme song plays during those credits. I think.
I don't think it does.
Well, I remember that song being used in advertising for the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and they also reused it for like a 10th anniversary special.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of a cool history behind that song, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, I guess final thoughts on Sonic Mania? I'll go last.
Okay, so I haven't played the game at all, so my thoughts will be very brief. Looks good. I don't know if I'll be able to say that it's better than 3 and Knuckles after I'm done playing it, but we'll just have to see. Go, Alex!
I have never played. It has been many years since I played a game that put a smile on my face and made me go, "Oh my god, that is so fucking cool!" Right, Jesse?
Yeah.
Remember when I was freaking the fuck out playing the game?
Yes, I remember.
The game hasn't done that to me in years, so that's something to me. That's it. Get the fuck out. You're all you are fired. Get out of my house.
All right,
Your
Sam.
All right. I remember being like, I remember seeing the announcement of this game being quite a surprise for me. Like I wasn't expecting a new completely faithful 2D Sonic experience on Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2. Though we did get the announcement of Sonic Forces afterward, and that filled my void of wanting a new 3D Sonic game. I knew because of the people who were working on Sonic Mania that it was going to be a good game. So I can't say I was hyped for the game, but I was still looking forward to it. And it lived up to my high expectations, because Christian Whitehead perfectly showed that he and his crew know exactly what they're doing. They know everything that makes the classics Sonic games so beloved even to this day. And I think with all their effort put in, I can easily say, out of all the 2D Sonic games I played, this is easily my favorite, and one of my new favorite Sonic games ever.
Sonic Adventure Mania, please.
The level design is great. It has a nice mix of exploration, platforming, and high-speed action. The bosses overall are pretty tight. It's nice to finally be able to play as Tails and Knuckles again, and they work just as well as before. It has just the right amount of fun factor for it. I like the changes they made to the old stages to make them feel fresh and new, and all the new stages are creative and pretty well designed. I do kind of think that the special stage difficulty is a little bit schizophrenic, and the game did have quite a few collision detection issues and a few other little things wrong with it. But with the PC version and the patch coming out for consoles, I'm pretty sure that all those little issues that I have with the game are going to be fixed pretty damn quickly. But yeah, I can say overall, with everything it does new and everything it takes old to put a new twist on, this is one of the greatest games that Sonic has had in quite a while.
Jesse?
I got a lot to say.
Good.
So there was shortly after they revealed this game at the 25th anniversary party, there was a little podcast that I listened to by Kinda Funny Games. It's made up of former IGN journalists, but they're actually fairly decent journalists and know half of what they're talking about for the most part. They brought on a guest who, at the time, was also working for IGN, but he actually quit IGN to work for EA, of all places, as a community manager. But when he went on there to talk about Sonic Mania, he said something about the classic franchise in particular that actually kind of struck me. And I'm going to quote him on it. He said, quote, "The way I see it, Sonic is a story of radically inventive but unfulfilled potential. They've always been dancing around making a really great game, but didn't quite get there. It's a collection of good, interesting video games with flaws, but they feel like they're on the edge of doing something really special. Mania is an opportunity for them to look at it, step back, and say, let's take everything that worked, get rid of everything that didn't, and fill it with new ideas that don't feel like gimmicks. And I think that's all Sonic needs to be a wonderful, unique platforming experience," end quote. I think that, in a nutshell, is Sonic Mania. It took all the best elements of classic Sonic, literally all of them. It took some of the most beloved stages, It took, you know, the best music. They took Sonic 2's model, which is my personal favorite Sonic model, redid that. I know that's a small thing, but hey, it's a thing. They threw in bonus content that, you know, would get the classic fans nostalgia boner itching and growing, like and Knuckles, and throwing in the Insta Shield and the Super Peel as bonus content. They put in all the characters, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and have their own abilities. They took the size of Sonic CD stages with the design philosophy of Sonic 3 stages, got rid of most of the stop and go, kept a very consistent pace with all the level design, and they varied up all the stages that they remixed. And the stages that they did remix, they threw in enough new ideas, and if they threw in old ideas from other zones, they made them feel new again. I think this is one of the best examples that someone can find of how to do a retro revival and how to get people back on board with your franchise by going backwards to go forwards. This, in my opinion, is the best Sonic game ever made, because it takes everything good, everything I love about Sonic's gameplay, and just does it beautifully. Flying colors. Love it.
The end.
Wow, what a fanboy.
Man, Jesus Christ, everybody.
And now everyone's going to bitch about Sonic Forces.
Well, now everyone's like, damn, these guys suck some hedgehog dick.
Sonic Forces looks like crap. Anyway.
Oh, Jesse has an unpopular opinion. Actually, yes, he does have
I don't really believe that, but I do have my worries about Sonic Forces.
Well,
I have my
talk
concerns.
about that never.
I
We'll have
think
to
it
see in
looks
November.
good.
We'll talk about that never. I want to go to bed.